Fear is horrible. The past couple of days, I'm in a period of fear. There's just a couple of things that have happened. They're kind of big things right in a row that are giving me anxiety and fear. And fear is awful. But I was just going to share 5 things that are helpful to me in times of worry and stress. I don't really think I'm going to share why I'm stressed. I mean, I talk about it at my private groups. I have 2 private groups. But I just don't think, talk about some things publicly. You want to wrap your brain around them first. But I don't really think I'm going to share this stuff on my public page anyways. But regardless, I have some emotions I'm managing and some anxiety. Like I couldn't sleep. I've been up for a while. So, like fear and anxiety, stems from not being confident in some things and whatever it is you're worried about. But I did like this meditation this morning and it did help. But one of the things that it brought up in the meditation, it was a reminder of something that I already knew but kind of like forgot to put into practice. And that is, and here's why fear is so bad for me personally, and anxiety is if I'm not happy and like super chill, like really relaxed, like not stressed, like whenever I am stressed, my neurological system goes bonkers, like crazy. And that's just causes more fear because, like when my neurological system goes crazy, I mean, it's like happening in my hands right now. Like that's inflammation in my nerves and, that could cause an autoimmune, well, it is an autoimmune flare-up, but that could cause paralysis and stuff for me. So like it is like not only my quality of life, but literally my lifeline depends on me being chill and relaxed and not stressed, which is like why I love this Facebook page, is because I share like so much stuff about how to be in a healthy emotional state, because it's important to me. And the more I learn and understand this stuff, emotional resilience in particular, the more important, like the more I see how big of a deal it is to other people too, that sure, you can change your diet and exercise and meditate, but like your emotional health, I think, plays a bigger factor on not only your overall well-being, but your physical health than anything. And maybe I'm biased, but I feel like that's proven to me over and over again with everyone I talk to. So the thing that was in my meditation that came up is like fear. You can't fight fear, and fear's not necessarily the enemy, it's a friend. Like the reason we have fear to begin with is to keep us out of danger. Like the way our brain works is like our hippocampus, it's kind of like our memory center. And then our amygdala is like our fight or flight. Like that's like our, like if your amygdala is lit up, it's like that's what, gets you to run away from danger before you can even before you even realize you're in danger, your amygdala is getting you out of there. So like when your amygdala is super active, your prefrontal cortex is not, you don't have as much access to it. And your prefrontal cortex is like kind of your decision making, your like reason and, your rational, being able to say, okay, well, this is what we should do yeah. So your fear is your friend. Like it keeps you out of danger. But I made a video before, a lot of y'all liked it, just about like what resist persist. And fear, if you try not to have it, like if you resist your anxiety, if you resist your stress, if you try to look away the other way and just hope it goes away, like your fears and anxieties need a voice. They want to be heard. And honestly, your fear is your friend. And the first point I wanted to make about managing your fears is like understanding that they're there to help you stay safe. You know, you don't want your fears to run your life, but the first healthy thing to do when you have fears is to acknowledge them, but also thank them. You know, like I did that this morning. I thanked my fears. I said, okay, you're allowing, you know, helping me see, you're helping, our fears help guide us to a safer place. So that was helpful for me to, instead of having anxiety, being able to look at my fears more objectively and be like, I hear you, I see you, thank you for making me aware that this could potentially happen, you know, by thanking and moving myself and shifting myself into gratitude for them, I was able to do this. Like my friend Angela, she's in my Greater Inner Circle private group. She posted a meme in there that I really liked, and it was like, fear is saying, what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? And then you can shift that like into a even if. And I think when you thank your fears or you're able to approach it from that angle, like you just acknowledge them and you just say, okay, instead of saying, oh my God, what if this happened? What if, you say, okay, even if this happens, I'll be okay. Even if this happens, like I've gotten through this before. Which brings me to my second point is something else that helps me calm down is when I think of a time I've had that fear before and how I was still okay after. How that fear was just a fear and it either happened or it didn't happen, but like either way I was okay. And the interesting thing about, so that's helped me calm down before too, is like just thinking back to a time where you've overcome and succeeded and everything worked out okay. But, I was gonna say, I had a point, that always happens. Number 3 is tapping. That's something I learned how to do this year because I taught it in my Greater Inner Circle group. But it's like when you tap on your endpoints, your meridian endpoints on your body, when you're tapping, there's 9. You have 13 endpoints, but in tapping, you just tap on 9 of them. But when you tap at those while thinking about your fear, you're calming down your amygdala when you tap on these points, and you're telling your amygdala like, okay, there's this fear, but it's not, I'm not in danger. This fear is not a threat. And it's able to calm you down. So then you're able to think about these topics and shift into your prefrontal cortex, to shift into your rational brain. And on top of that, it also is utilizing positive psychology, because while you're tapping on these meridian endpoints, you're speaking your fears. You do one round of that, the negative round, and then you do a positive round, the even if it happens, you know, I've gotten through this before, I'm safe, I'm supported kind of thing. And that, I don't do that enough. That's also helpful. The other one, number 4, is binaural beats. Binaural beats are, you listen to them with headphones, and actually an EMDR, which is something that is great for healing trauma, that's done through a psychologist. They utilize binaural beats a little bit too, certain therapists, but binaural beats, it's like you put in headphones, and that's a must. You have to have the headphones in, because what they do is it plays 2 different frequencies, 2 different sounds in both ears. So your ears aren't hearing the same thing. And then in your brain puts the 2 sounds together to make a new sound. And it's a sound that you're not even actually hearing. But the binaural beats, they pick sounds that when they meet in the middle, they create a frequency that slows or changes your brain waves to like a more relaxed state. So when I was really stressed, like when I got off medication and stuff, I listened to binaural beats like all day long. I just had them playing in my ears, and the second I took them out, I would start getting anxiety again. But as long as I had them in my ears, I felt calmer. Crap, I'm forgetting the fifth one. It was an important one. I guess I'll just do four because I can't remember the other one. But anyways, let me know how you guys manage your fears and like what you do to help yourself calm down. I'd be interested to know, and I think it'd be cool. That's one of the reasons I love asking questions on my page, because it's like, well, one, I'm curious, and a lot of times I'm not even asking for myself. It's like, it's just a question I get asked a lot, so I like to see what other people do. But it's always interesting to see what other people's answers say. It's fun, so let me know what you guys do. And I don't know. I mean, if you wanna share my fears, or like just hear what they are, or how I'm sorting through them or whatever, I mean, you can join my private groups. You can join my Greater Place group. That's my supporter group. It's like $5 a month. Could buy me a coffee. And their button for that is at the top. It says become a supporter. It's a blue button. And if you're interested in my Greater Inner Circle, that's like where I do weekly coaching. And I have a lot of content in there too. I do lesson plans. Like we're actually I put a lot of time into it. I do those every Monday. So I have a lot of other videos in there too. So anyways, if you're interested in that one, just send me a message. Oh my gosh, it's killing me that I can't think of that fifth reason, or that fifth thing of how to deal with fears. But dang it, I'll have to make another video when it comes to me. Anyways, okay, well, have a good day, and sending you love from Mexico. I don't know if you want my energy right now, my stressed out energy, but it's good. Fear can certainly be your friend, and that is really helpful to view it that way. Stay out of danger, my friends. Bye.